What's the one question church members never ask me, but I wish they would? Stick around and we'll find out. I'm really asked all sorts of questions as a pastor. How do I know I'm saved? How can I share my faith? What is God's will for my life? But there's a question no one has ever asked, and I really wish they would. Here it is. How can I be more discerning online? And let me tell you something. It's a real problem. And it's a real problem across the entire range of subjects, from politics to news reporting to celebrity culture. Every day, millions of Americans are completely taken in by their biases and by online influencers who grow rich off our gullibility and bad actors who grow powerful off our naivete. Frankly, it's impossible for anyone to be an expert on all the subjects our disinformation ethos affects. But there's one aspect of all this that I can speak to with some expertise, and that's what I call the discernment culture of online Christianity. I'm talking about the online media personalities and websites that breathlessly and perpetually instruct readers to make sure your pastor knows this or reads this book, which they happen to be selling. I'm talking about online media personalities and websites that warn their readers to find a new church if your pastor uses this word or champions this cause or refuses to endorse this candidate or policy. I'm talking about the online media personalities and websites that are committed to really exposing what's behind whatever cause they've taken up in church life or Christian life. I know this is a problem for Jesus followers because I and other leaders at church get your emails and links and podcast recommendations. And I know it's a problem because I've seen happy and committed church members go down online rabbit holes and emerge suspicious of leadership and self-righteous in their opinions and borderline, if not outright unloving, to all who disagree with them. And most of the time, this is all because church members allowed themselves to be taken in by online personalities growing rich off the advertising revenue they get by drawing eyeballs to their site or by the speaking invitations and book deals that come with having a large online following. Now, there is a lot that we could talk about on this subject, but let me give you one key to look for as you seek to be more discerning online. Look for the spirit of a brawler. Here's what I mean. Beware of the person who, in the name of faithfulness, stirs up division and controversy over secondary and tertiary matters over and over again. Paul warned the young pastor Titus to, after warning the contentious man once and then twice, have nothing more to do with him. Why? Well, because of what Proverbs 26:21 tells us. As charcoal to hot embers and wood to a fire, so is a quarrelsome man for kindling strife. Brawlers divide God's people, and they would fade into anonymity, and their websites would cease to exist, and their ad revenue would dry up if they stopped stoking outrage over the latest hot topic and getting Jesus followers to buy whatever they're saying and selling. So the next time an online personality or website tells you to tell your leaders to read whatever or tells you to question a church that doesn't do whatever, do a deep dive into their history. Most of the time, you'll find that their outrage is just the latest in a long line of outrages they have taken up. That is, provided you have the patience to click through the pop-up ads and request for contributions and please to buy their latest book that you have to get through to get to what they're saying. Send online brawlers packing, lest you become a brawler yourself, losing your friends, your love for your church, and even your joy in Jesus. Want to talk about something else? Just ask by emailing justask@bluevalleychurch.org or check out our Just Ask playlist here on the Blue Valley Church YouTube channel or previous reels on the Blue Valley Instagram feed.